Alright, friends, hello. This is another episode of Life in Vietnam, starring my motorcycle, starring a palm tree, and starring this little gazebo thing. So, yeah, let's find a good spot to perch. How about right? Do some ants here? Nah, we're good. Or do you guys want the river or the lake? We'll do this. Alright, so, um, I was thinking about some things to talk about today, okay? I actually got a trip planned. I'm going to be leaving to handle some business. I'll just leave it at that. So I'll be out of town for a little while. It's part of this lifestyle that you got to do. Um, so I am actually going to try to be brave and show you footage, 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 footage. I can't talk. I got a stutter today. Um, Video of this place that I'm going. I always have this anxiety of holding the camera and filming people in public. It just feels awkward. I feel like a tourist. But I want you to see. Therefore, okay. Where I'm going is somewhere I've been before. Okay, and I've made several videos describing, comparing it to Vietnam. I want you to see for your own eyes why this place here is what I prefer. Um, I want you to see, if you can see, the things that I do, the negative attributes, the vice, the hedonism, the things that just bother me about the spot that I'm going to. But I'm actually going to try to stay positive and look for the beauty. And what I'm thinking about doing, call me crazy, and I don't mean this in any other way but like respectful. And I don't know how it will be seen culturally, but there was this lady, I think I've told the story before, who was asking for money. She was homeless, sitting underneath this stairway to this bridge overpass, and nobody would even look at her. Thousands of people just walking by. You have vendors, you have, ladies of the night all out, you have, hustlers out, you got guys selling fake Rolexes, and then there's this mother, and she's just sitting there with her head down with a basket, not saying anything. And nobody looks at her. Nobody will even look at her, acknowledge her. So, like I said in the few stories, I went and I gave her a few, baht, which is, the money of Thailand, uh, and I'll never forget the way she thanked me, and look at her, I gave her this smile just to let her know, like, I see you. Uh, you are you are somebody to me, even though I don't know who you are. We share a bond in the sense of I've been in your shoes. I know that feeling of despair, of the world just walking around you, of being invisible, of so. Anyways, what I'm gonna do this time is, if I find somebody in a similar situation, which I don't feel is scamming, if I get if I get a good vibe, and what I mean by that is, like, if I could tell it's not a scam, and I've been around this world a long time, and I can read these people. They work in groups. I know how they communicate. You're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna get one over on me unless you're an HR piece of beep. But when it comes to the game, look, man, I've been around a long time, so I've seen it all. Anyways, if I find somebody, I'm going to invite them. I'm going to ask them, look, would you be willing to tell me and the audience your story, your life? And in exchange, I will, ask them, like, hey, look, I would be happy to pay for you and your family for some groceries, something like that. Try to make it worth their while. If they want their face blurred, I'll offer that. And hopefully they speak English. I'll look for somebody who speaks English, and I want to know, you know, what is life like for you in the city? What is your story? What could you do? What could I do? What could we all do to help you? What are you stuck at right now? what happened. Um, Look, my life is not. I don't. My life is not. You know, despite all appearances of these palm trees and this motorcycle, this is all superficial. My life is not. You know, the ideal. I have my problems. I just don't show them to you guys, but I have them more than you. If you really knew, um, you probably would think of me differently. But I want. I just. I want to do something good, and it's not to try to be virtuous, and it's not for views, and it's not for me to virtue signal. It has nothing to do with that. I don't care. I don't put the flags of different countries, and I support this, and I like no. All of you who took the are a bunch of freaking idiots. All you that support Ukraine, and their stupid freaking war in NATO, are a bunch of freaking idiots. I have friends that are Russian. They're good people, and trying to make them look like they're villains is dehumanizing. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good and bad on both sides, but I'm getting tired of people being dehumanized. Okay, um, I don't care to be virtuous. I don't care to be some Superman. I don't care to be some hero. I'm none of that. I would literally walk over your burning corpse if it meant achieving my aspirations, my dreams. I have no empathy and sympathy for this world that has been cruel, mean, and hostile towards me. You're all just passengers along for the ride. You are all just, when I say you're all, the majority of people I meet in life, you're all just in my way. You're just you're just something I have to deal with. But there is something in me though that just wants to do something good. I used to do medical. Okay, I'll just say that. I was in the medical profession. I'll just say that, and helping people changed my life for better and for worse. I saw things that were both inspiring, and then I saw things that haunt me to this day. Since then, what have I done? What have I done to inspire, to help? I like to think this YouTube channel and teaching people about Vietnam is one of them. But the thing that I don't ever really do on this channel, I notice, is I don't ever talk to the locals. I don't talk to anybody. I spend so much time alone, guys. It's ridiculous. If you want a case study on isolation, just look at me. I don't know if I am healthy or if I am just fooling myself into thinking I am, or if I'm just functional unhealthy, or if I'm just losing it slowly. But I'm gonna try to find somebody and ask them, can I interview you? And I just want to hear your story, and I just want to know how I can help, how you can help yourself, or how my audience, how can this world help you? What is it that went wrong, and how do we get you back on track? And I don't want anything in return. Look me in the eyes if you think that I'm doing this. It is for karma, okay? I'm not gonna say something like this because it's inviting bad karma. I want to do this because I just don't feel like I have much time, and there's a lot of things I need to atone, and also I want to understand more about this world, this life that I chose. Yet the biggest part, you could argue that yes, I've immersed myself in this culture. I've become Vietnamese in the sense of I live Vietnamese. I adore Vietnamese culture, tradition, its history, its people. I call it I call it my second home. But the people I don't really ever connect with, or if I do, it's always from a safe distance, and I never show you something that you might need to see, which is, you know, the people of this side of the world. Who are they? I mean, obviously there's billions of people, so everybody's gonna be different, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that is on this upcoming, thing that I'm doing. I'm gonna try to find somebody. Say, look, if you feel comfortable, I invite you to, sit at this, a picnic bench here. Tell me your story, or I'll bring them a coffee and I'll sit there on the concrete with them on the street and just talk to them. Ask them, can I film? And yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. That's gonna be my goal. I don't know what to expect out of it. I hope though that it brings a deeper understanding about Asia, Southeast Asia, about me, about, well, this won't be in Vietnam where I'm going, so it can't be a accurate representation of Vietnam, but it'll give you an accurate representation about where I'm going, though, at least. And then maybe if it's good, and if I can do good, maybe I'll find some kind of, maybe I'll find something that I could do here to help people here, to give back to Vietnam, which has given me so much, which is, you don't understand, if it wasn't for Vietnam, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. My health is still, but it's like, I gotta be very careful about how I talk. There's people that I don't want to let down. I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let you, the audience, down. And I want, truly, what I want is to prove without indisputable fact that there is no dream that is unattainable, no matter what your situation in life is. Because I was rock bottom. I have been rock bottom the majority of my life. I have been homeless. I have been lost. I have been broken. I have been starved. There's ants. Gosh dang it. I have been hurt. Yep. Look. Look. Yep. 5 years. 5 years on the other side of the planet. So anyways, okay, that's my plan. I'll let you guys know more about it. I'll try to make more of a structured script, and maybe I'll make one more video about, like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. This is the questions I'm going to ask. If there's anything you want to know, or if you think this is a bad idea, let me know. I'm not very good with people. I don't talk to people. I get angry when people talk to me. So if this is a bad idea, if this is culturally, disrespectful, let me know. If you're interested in this, if you think that it can actually do good in somebody's life, let me know that too. Okay, so as always, let's do my favorite thing, which is, hold on. Alright, we're gonna do the Batman. We'll put the camera over here. Okay. Alright. Cool. good. Alright. We're gonna gear up over here. Stay with me. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you, and yeah.